Next topic is we're going to discuss something amazing. Verb plus preposition combo. This is a very, very, very critical topic in French. I mean, in a sense that practical implementation or practical usage of French. This is extremely important. Okay. Many times verbs are used in conjunction with prepositions. Okay. And there are pairings, and we'll study some of those pairings. Okay. Before we even do that, we're going to start with verbs that are usually not followed by any prepositions. So we're going to take some examples of that first. Okay, for example, we have aimer. Aimer is to like or love. Okay, mostly it means to like. In some context, jatem, it becomes love. We have discussed that, jatem. How will we say I like teaching?
Je, jamais,
J'aime
j'aime,
enseigner.
enseigner.
Yeah,
J'aime
enseigner.
enseigner.
Yeah. How about let's take another example of similar. You change the action. You say something else.
Can we say eat or something like that?
Oh, eat. Yeah, why not? Why not? How about we like eating?
We like it in nous, nous mangeons.
No, news emo like तो लेके आओ पहले.
Oh yeah, nous amons,
Emo.
nous aimons, mangeons.
Manger. अभी infinitive में आएगा ना. So what happens here, Ricky? Because you have conjugated the first verb, you have conjugated aimer. This is regular er ending verb, by the way, which you guys know how to conjugate in present tense. Correct?
Yeah, oui.
Okay. So because you're conjugating the first verb, you do not conjugate the second. You keep it in infinitive. Nous aimons manger. So by the way, here there's a liaison. Nous aimons manger.
Okay.
So this will be in infinitive. Just like we had that pouvoir. Je peux danser. Or elle veut chanter. She wants to sing. See, the similar thing is happening here. First verb is conjugated, second is in infinitive. Isn't it correct?
Oui.
Yeah, same thing here. Nous aimons manger. We like eating. Ils aiment la pomme. They like apple. They like apple. I mean, they means a lot of people like apple. Ils aiment la pomme. So the point I'm trying to demonstrate in this discussion is that aimer is a verb which is not followed by any prepositions. We don't say ils aiment à la pomme or nous aimons à manger or j'aime à enseigner. In fact, in English, if you think about it, now I'm just giving you a context. If you think about it, in English we say I like to teach. We like to eat. If we try to literally translate from word to word, some people will say nous aimons à manger because in English we say we like to eat. But that's not how French goes, and that's the thing I'm trying to scream. These two languages are not 100% overlap. They don't have 100% overlap. They're not exactly replica of each other. Just words are different. That's not how it is. So they have their own set of rules, own set of constructions. And I'm just tired of this thing now. Somebody asked a question today on email. Student wrote an email saying that I read this on Duolingo or somewhere. Je réponds aux questions. And he asked me, why is it aux questions here? Please, I'm confused. Tell me why it is aux questions. Now, why is he asking this question, if you think about it? Because he says, like in English, I answer questions. That's his English habit. And then he sees that O question. He's like, what is this O? I don't know this O. I don't want this O. I want my English. Right? And that's the problem with most of the people. People want to treat French like English. They expect that if it's I answer questions, it is je réponds question. These are not 100% matching languages. No two languages can be 100% matching, natural languages. So this is not same. So literally in French, they say I respond to questions. So this is two. So a followed by les, and the contraction is o. You guys got that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the question is, when you come across some situation like this, and you think like, oh, in English we don't use that oh, so don't get like confused, or don't like, this is bad, this must be wrong, I don't understand this. Why do you need to understand it? Why? Why do you need to understand it? We have studied the contractions. Okay, so this must be that. Okay. So that means I respond to the question. Oh, in French they say like that. Why can't you make peace with that? Why do you have to get confused? Why do you have to ask me questions like, hey, why do we use O here? Coffee with milk. Can't we use avec with this? Because in English we say with, don't we? I want coffee with milk. That's the problem. You guys are getting it wrong. You are not learning variant of English. You are learning French. So learn French. I'm sick and tired of these questions. Why it is avec here? Why it is O here? Why it is that here? J'apprends le français. Then somebody asked me, why is not je suis apprendre? Why it is je suis? Because you are converting from English word to word I am. It's not like that. You are learning French. So learn French. Don't expect to just have English knowledge and translate and just learn some words and verbs and then, okay, I'm going to translate one by one and that's it. So when you come across this situation, break it down, make a sense, put some thought, try to understand yourself. Most of the language is learned by retention. Most of the language is learned by retention. That means you study something, you read something, you understand that meaning, and then you repeat. That's the only way to learn a language. If you're going to get stuck like this, why oh, why not awake? Because you're constantly comparing each word and each structure with counterpart in English, then you're not going to learn a language. That's not going to happen. Because you don't want to learn a language. You stop doing that. Translating literally word to word. Another example is right here. English to be careful. What verb are we using in French? Are we using être? No, we are using faire. Why it is so? Because this is not English. I don't know why, why even this needs to be taught, why this needs to be discussed even. I don't understand. And most of the questions are like this. Why are we using faire here? Why not être? Because not, it's French. French people don't learn English and then learn French. They learn French. They don't even know what is in English. Like you guys, when you learn English, did you always compare it with Hindi or Marathi or Urdu? Did you learn English like that? You didn't. You couldn't have learned English like that then.
Scolding day.
Earning scolding day. I'm just frustrated. Like, my point is like we are all.
I think they are in the initial stage.
No, it's not. It's not about that. Aishwarya, people do that even in the exam-specific season that we just had. Point is, like, why can't you think a little? Why do you have to always question everything? And I know that comes with being an adult. That's why it's so much easier to learn language as a kid, because you're not constantly comparing languages and asking questions. But that's the kind of approach that is required to master a language. I take no pleasure in scolding or anything. I'm just saying, I want to emphasize that if you keep doing this, it's going to halt your progress a lot. It's going to hold you back, this approach. Let it go. Let it go. Just try to learn French like French. Don't always compare it with English word to word. Try to make sense of French the way it is. If you can make sense, great. If you can't, just accept it is what it is. That's called as language intelligence, and that is required. Everything cannot be taught. So I keep mumbling this 2-3 hours a day, 2-3 hours a day, and I'm sure very few people actually study this much. Yeah, I say this 2-3 hours, but we never spoke about what you're going to do, what you're supposed to do in these 2-3 hours, right? My point was that as an adult of 30 plus years, you should figure that out. But let us try. So I'm going to give you my perspective. So if I'm you, like let's say I'm Manoj, okay, I'm Manoj Master. So I'm Manoj. I got this amazing teacher, Joshi Master. He's very inspiring. I believe what he's saying is correct. I want to follow his advice because he has done it. So I want to trust him. And he says 2-3 hours. And then he conducts these 3 sessions, 3 hours per week. and he gives all these notes and stuff like that. Okay, cool. How do I do this to 3 hours? Okay, so we learned today faire. Okay, so they taught us some expressions using faire in the class, maybe 10, 15 expressions. Is that all to faire? Okay, let me expressions using faire in French. Okay, it means to do, to make, to be, whether. Okay, expressions with faire. Oh boy. Oh boy, boy. Now, I'm not saying that you should do all these expressions. Okay. I mean, we have to filter. That's one part of being smart. You need to know what you need to know, and you can ignore rest of it because there's only so much that you can retain. But my point is that if you sincerely want to study, there are so many things to do. You don't need me for everything. Don't ask for everything. You can explore. Language is about exploration. You're just 2 clicks away from study material for 2-3 hours. So what I'm in general, in short, what I want to say is you take this 1 hour session as a guidance. Okay, it's like bullet points. Manoj, you take this session as bullet points. What did we discuss? We discussed faire and usage of faire. We discussed pouvoir and usage of vouloir. Okay, I know this point. Now what I'm going to do? I'm going to expand. I'm going to go in detail. Maybe I'll use internet. Maybe I'll use Duolingo. Maybe I'll use the grammar book, or maybe I'll use Edito. I will use the resources I have, and I'm going to go in detail. Another thing you can do is examples. I'm going to create shitload of examples for everything so that I retain it. And this is when you do all this, then you study 2-3 hours a day. And then you stop worrying about B barters or worrying about why French is French and English is English. But you have to do this. You have to go beyond these 90 hours of teaching is nowhere sufficient. How could it be? It's not humanly possible for us to discuss everything in these 90 hours. Our sessions are indicators. Okay, this is need to be done. This needs to be done. This needs to be done. We are arranging this in correct manner, correct order, and we are giving you the bullet points. You have to pick on this and expand. And how much you expand, it depends on you. Just as I said, right? You don't have to do all of these. You can say, okay, you know what? I'm going to use this. And everybody has different set, right? Everybody has different set. I don't like gardening. I don't like gardening. So it's very less likely that I'm going to speak about gardening. So I'm not going to learn this. Getting me, Aishwarya? For me, faire la vaisselle is much more important because I have washed those enormous amount of dishes in my life. So I'm much more likely to talk about this than this. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to learn this. I'm going to focus on this. And this differs from person to person. That's why I hate to break this to you. Not everything can be defined for you. We cannot do everything for you. How much you study, what you study, that you have to figure this out. You have to take our sessions as guidelines and you have to expand. Eventually, what I want is that every day you should look forward to studying. I'm going to study 4 hours. I'm going to enjoy studying. I'm going to learn French. I'm not going to convert English word to word to French. I'm going to learn French. I'm going to learn how to say things in French. And that's going to take effort. You're going to repeat. That's why it takes time. Repeat. Write it down. Speak it. Join the community. Not a single person has tried to join the community yet. Join the community. That's a place to use it. Start chatting. Let's go back. So in aimer, we don't use the preposition. So we say j'aime enseigner, nous aimons manger, ils aiment la pomme.